What's going on, guys? Blazing here, and today we have another Raid Shadow Legends video. So today we're going to be building our Versulf the Grin, and we're going to be building him because of the Clan Boss challenge that we're doing with myself and the other 10 content creators. I will put their links to their channels underneath, so you guys will be able to take a look and see what they're doing throughout the week and kind of let us know any ideas or suggestions you guys might have for the teams we're building. So, today we're going to be building our Versulf the Grin, right? Why Versulf the Grin? Well, A1 places a shield on this champion for 10% of his max HP, right? So this is going to be huge, especially if he is our stun target. A2 brings us a leech, right? A3 brings us an increased defense and an ally protection on a 3-turn cooldown for 2 turns. So also gives us a ally HP aura in all battles, right? We do have Brimstone on him. For masteries, we did go offensive, defensive, right? Basic masteries for Clan Boss. And we are building him for a 1-2-1 comp, meaning boss takes a turn, we take a turn, right? So he is going to be the last in our turn order, which means speed-wise, he has to be really slow. So we've discussed why we picked him. We've discussed his masteries. Now let's move on to gearing. So because I'm selfish and I want to win this, I am going to use the Hell Hades optimizer. So let me switch screens for you guys. Okay, so we now have the Hell Hades optimizer pulled up. Real quick, the speed we're going to need is 171 for him. Or actually 157, because we are going to be using our second champion, who is Doom Priest, right? And Doom Priest gives us a 15% speed aura for force champs. So we're going to go to champions. We are going to type in our boy Versulf, right? And then we are going to build optimize. We are not going to build him for damage, although we are going to make sure he has 100% crit rate. The reason you don't want to build him for damage is because crit damage will affect how much damage he takes when he is the ally protector. The way it's coded in game is the damage taken is dependent on how much crit damage he has. So ideally, we want 100% crit rate, but we want no crit damage, which isn't going to really happen. But if we can get him under 100, I would be happy. So we are going to go for survivability. We are going to go, let's make sure we go in. We do have the proper masteries. Okay. We are going to make sure that we have our aura, which is speed by 15%. He will have increased damage, or defense, right? We don't really build for increase HP because he doesn't have it. There's no such buff, right? So we'll leave the top as is. I mean, we are building for Clan Boss. He's target level, let's see real quick. Clan Boss level is, for Ultra Nightmare, I want to say, I think it's 250. We'll go with 250. Defense is low, HP, we'll go with that, sure. I don't think this is going to really matter for what we're building, because he's not going to be damaging, right? We're not building enemy max HP damage. So, then we go to stats. We are going to bring the speed. We want 100% crit damage, or crit rate, sorry. We want 225 minimum for accuracy. Speed-wise, we said, as we looked in, we needed at 171 to 172. So we'll go 170 to give ourselves some play to 172. Sets, we are not going to want a shield set. So here's where it's going to be a little tricky, right? Because we're trying to be a long-term build, we're going to want things like Defiance set. We're going to want things like Regeneration set. So we don't want to make his HP insanely high, because if he becomes a stun target, he's going to get damaged so much. We're trying to bring them back up is going to be hard. So thinking of it, I want to do one immortal set, one, maybe two defiant sets. And the defiant sets are really going to help on mitigating the AoE damage, right? So we're going to go defiant. We're going to want 2 pieces, and then immortal. We're going to want 1 piece. We do not want any of the reaction accessories, right? We would prefer if we can get a counter strike or a counter attack one, but it's not necessary. So then let's go optimize 90% and see what it builds out for us. Okay. So we have a couple of decent builds. I want to go back and fix the defense, and I want to look for about 3,500 defense. And the reason that is because with the increased defense that he brings, it's going to bring us closer to the 4,200 mark, which is what we want for good survivability. So let's buff it up to 3,600 just to be on the safe side. So optimize, clear, start. Okay. Let's go back. I think the optimizer is reading it a little wrong. So we want to go for, 4,200. So let's try that now. Why is it still giving me this? I don't know. So we should not be getting this. Defense minimum is 142. Soft cap 4,200. Let's try that real quick, see if that fixes it. Sometimes you have to, no, it's still bringing us those builds. Interesting. Let's go back to make sure that we put everything in properly. We have a speed aura. We'll take the increased defense off. And we'll go medium stats. We want is 3,600. For defense, clear, start. Okay, so we cannot find a suitable build for that. So now we have to figure out what we're going to change onto the builds, right? So we're going to start by taking off the Immortal because we are using a Doom Priest. We don't really need it. So let's go clear, start. Will it find us something? It doesn't look like it's going to. Oh, it did. Okay. Okay. So not a bad build. We got 3,600 defense, 6,500 HP, which is about where we want to be. You don't want to do too much. Like I said, you don't want to do like 100k HP because when you take the slam, it's going to hurt. And trying to build back that HP is going to be difficult. And then we have 170 speed, which means we'll probably have to glyph like 1 or 2 speed on a piece. Then we have 109% crit rate. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be able to do less. And then we have 109 crit damage, which is actually perfect because it's just less damage that we're going to take, right? 274 resist. For this reason, it doesn't really matter. And 237 accuracy. So I think I'm going to go be happy with that first build. Now the second one actually provides us a little more defense. So on the times where he's not having increased defense up, he will still be able to mitigate the damage. And with 6,100 HP, that's pretty solid. The crit damage goes way down, accuracy goes up on the second build, but we lose about 4k HP. So let's see what it's telling us for gear. So we've got room to glyph, right? And we have room, yeah, I think I like this build. It definitely leaves us a lot of room to glyph, which means we can get back to that 6,500, 65,000 HP. And it makes it so we can be a little more tankier. I think I like this build better. Let's take a look at the first one and see what that one has. So the first one, we can glyph the HP, we can glyph flat defense. Yeah, I don't know why it's having me a resist chest. I don't like that. I think that's an issue right there. So let's go back. So both of them have resist. Okay, so let's go back in. For slots, for chest, we want either defense percentage. There we go. Now let's see if it's going to find us anything. I think we might be at, yeah, we're asking for too much. Okay. So let's see if maybe there's an accuracy chest that would fit in. That way it would bring our banner from an accuracy banner to a either HP or, okay. So it's still spitting out the same thing for us. What we'll have to do is we'll equip and then maybe make a couple of manual tweaks to it in the build. Let's see, if we go, I believe, let's check here, but the lowest we can go is 169 and the highest we can go is 172. So let's see if maybe bringing this down to 169 does the same thing. We want soft cap, 3600 accuracy. All right, let's try that again. See maybe if that kind of helps it. Sometimes moving it just 1 or 2 speed. Yeah, okay. So the other choice we have is we can do a 2-piece immortal to help us gain back the HP we're losing. And the immortal is going to increase our HP because of its set and give us the heal, which I think would be nice. But let's see here. So it is going to be a little tough. Let's take the accuracy chest out. I guess we can add the resist. Let's find what build it was giving us. And then we'll have to make a couple of tweaks in game and look for other pieces. Okay. So builds look a little bit better. It's still kind of solid. I like this one. We can glyph HP. We can glyph some more speed if we have to right here. We can glyph some defense here. Okay, so why don't we try this out? Let's see how it works. When we go in game, I will glyph this and see if we can get 5 speed to eliminate this and see if I can get a chest that does not have any speed on it, but will have either defense or HP. So let me equip this and I will be right back, guys. Alrighty, and we're back. So we were able to tweak a couple of pieces of gear, getting some speed off of glyphs and rolling them up. So we managed to get a little bit of a more solid build. So we're sitting at 61k, just shy of 62 HP, 3.7k defense, 171 speed, which is where we want to be. We got 105 crit rate, 97 crit damage, which is better than what I was hoping for. I was hoping to try to stay underneath 125. Staying under 100 is even better. 219 resist. We managed to actually craft a piece of, I believe it was defense base or HP based chest. It's the 5-star that we have equipped here. I'll show you guys as soon as I equip the gear. And then we have 271 accuracy. So I'm happy. Let's go ahead and equip this. All right. So we now have him in a 2-piece Defiant, 1-piece Immortal. We managed to glyph some speed here. We can glyph some more accuracy and HP here. Let's do that real quick. We'll hold on to the big ones. Of course, we got a 1. 2. Come on, I'm running low on silver here. There we go, 5. And then accuracy, 6. Fair enough. All right, and then here we are going to glyph the HP. We are going to glyph the flat defense, because why not? All right. And then when we get a little more silver, we'll upgrade this to 16. And here, hopefully when we rank this up to 16, we get defense, but I'm kind of worried about getting crit damage, so I may hold off to it. We'll see. And then, of course, we get 1. All right. Let's see what else we got. We don't need speed. We're good here, good there. We can, so it's a defense-based chest. So we'll glyph the HP. We can definitely go a little higher. There we go. Close enough. Here, We can glyph the accuracy. 1. We'll go 2 more glyphs, see if we can get a 5 out of there. All right, 1 more, of course. All right, and then we got that. We've got the banner. We'll see if we can glyph a little more defense out of that. There we go. We got 5% HP on that. And then the neck piece. We'll glyph accuracy, HP. We don't really care about the resistance, but well, the low one's over there. Real quick, we'll just go. No, we're not buying that. Real quick, we're just going to go into the clan shop. And I don't really recommend doing this, but I do have enough of the coins, and I do my Hydra, so we'll collect these real quick. Sorry about that, guys. All right, let's go back into finding our Versulf, and then let's go back into here. We want the neck. Not that we really need to resist. Oh, we can get, there we go, a little more. Let's go with 10. Of course not. All right, we'll give up on that one. And then we've got HP. Let's glyph a little bit over here. There's that one. Fair enough. Good on that. What the hell? There we go. All right, so our new build for Versulf right now is 66k HP, just shy 67, 3.8k defense, 171 speed, 105 crit rate, 97 crit damage, 225 resist, and 302 accuracy. So if we just real quick pull up the Hades optimizer, right, and then we can kind of see from here what the potential is going to be for his max stats. So we're just going to refresh. Okay, so max stats will be able to gain, it looks like, about 2,000 more defense, 2,000 more HP, about 200 more defense, and then everything else is going to stay the same. So I think I'm happy with the build. We can check it out real quick. I mean, there's not going to be a lot of places. I guess the best bet will be is, can he survive a nuke in the arena, and how difficult will he be to kill? So let's go in for a quick arena. Who is going to damage a lot? Sure, we'll go with him. We'll take out our Rotos. Not that it really matters. We'll throw in our Versulf and see what happens. If he gets one shot, then we may need to look at rebuilding. But we just want to see what the A1 from the Kandrathon is going to do. Probably shouldn't have put a team like this. Well, this didn't go out the way I wanted it to. But if he provides some tankiness, I mean, not sure why. Come on, attack him. Of course not. All right, we're gonna get out of this, and then I guess we'll just throw him in by himself and see what he can do. There we go. Take that out. There. I think that'll be a fair comparison to see if we can withstand the one nuke from Kandrathon. Okay, so we took the hit from Kandrathon, one shot. It didn't one shot us, right? We were able to keep it out. We survived it. We did survive everything else. Let's see if there's another team out here that might hit a little harder. Thrala, Solus. You know what? Let's go with the Solus one. Let's see if Solus will one-shot us. Nope, it doesn't look like it. Although I'm not sure why they didn't pair the Solus with an increased defense. But okay, so 1v4, we took 18 seconds to die. I think it'll be a solid build for Arena, not Arena, for the Claim Boss. I think he's going to allow me to soak up a lot of damage. The Double Defiance set is definitely going to be huge. I think Defiance sets are going to be huge in this competition regardless. So yeah, guys, I hope this was informative. I hope you can see where I'm going with the rest of the team. And we will see you tomorrow for our next build. I believe tomorrow, if we can get enough books, we'll be building our next Ally Protect Champion, or we will be building our Doom Priest. So that's it, guys. Again, hope that this helped in gearing Versulf, or at least for the way that I want to use them. If you did like this, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think of the build. If you like it or didn't like it, what you think you would change, and who you might pair with him. Let me know if the volume on the video is too low or too high. I'm still trying to tweak that out. And if you can, leave a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe if you guys can. I try to put out daily content every day. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.